Aquarius, welcome to your end of November 2022 general tarot reading. It's Rena here. Oh, two cards came up. Okay. Sure have a lot of major arcana cards. Oh, wow. You really have a lot of major arcana cards here. Oh my god. I just dropped all my cards. Oh, well. I'll pick it up after the reading because I got the camera rolling. I guess I could pause. Okay, I decided to pick them up because this is my go-to deck, and I've never had to replace this deck yet, and I've had this for years. Some of my decks, my Rider-Waite decks, I always miss a card, like Seven of Cups, which is interesting because that's about confusion and all that kind of thing. So I think of this as my lucky deck, or the deck that I'm most aligned to. The heart of the matter is the Eight of Wands. It's that sense of momentum or forward movement. So I always like to think like what was happening before, and maybe there was some kind of thing that was keeping you from moving forward, that was keeping you held back in a sense. And it could be that you had some kind of obligation that you couldn't be, maybe you had to finish you had to graduate from college. Maybe you had to help your family or something, and you couldn't work or something like that. And now it's like all systems are go. Or maybe you've just been looking for a job and you finally have found something that you want. So it may feel like things are starting to speed up for you, and that certainly can be a great thing. In the past position, oh, that's interesting, because the Ten of Pentacles can be like family money, family helping you out, but it might even be the family business. So maybe you were helping out while you were waiting to get a job yourself, and or receive some kind of assistance from your family. This can also be that you have come into an inheritance or something. The Ten of Pentacles can be an inheritance. If this is like love related, because there are some cards here that suggest that this is relationship related, Aquarius, I think of the Ten of Pentacles as like Capricorn, but it can be like earth energy. Virgo and Taurus are the other earth signs, and the fire element is like you. It's masculine. It's masculine energy. So we're talking about Aries, Sag, and Leo. And overall, these are more compatible for you. And I'm just talking about comparing sun signs. I'm not talking about altogether that you could never be with anybody that was an earth sign. But it's just that what it represents really, they say fire feeds air. It's air fans fire. I think that's what it is. But they're both, signs that understand each other and enjoy each other's company. So what that could suggest, if you're with somebody who's like an earth sign, or they are very financially set, they're affluent, that you are, maybe you weren't in love with that person, because when I look at the higher message, I get the Empress, which can definitely be about love. However, the Empress can also be about Taurus. It's connected to Venus, and Libra is also ruled by Venus, so I guess you could say it's possible that it's that. And the Sun card. So both of these cards can speak about love. And why is that important? Well, um, love is all that there is, at the end of the day. I was thinking of a Beatles song. I wasn't thinking about Can't Buy Me Love, but what is that song? I was thinking of You Need Is Love. I actually paused and I started singing, humming, All You Need Is Love. But for some reason I started humming, Love is all there is. And I was thinking, that's not right. But yeah, so maybe you've met somebody who is really kind of taking you by storm. And that would be kind of unless you have that'd be kind of like a hard thing to do to an Aquarius, because you're pretty detached. But if you have the moon in like a fire sign, I could see you getting carried away, and you can have Venus and Sag, and you might have that fiery temperament or something like that. I mean, love nature, where it's very romantic and it's very in the moment. But also, like, even with work matters, you may have been seduced by money, but eventually you feel like carried away into this type of area that's very creative. Both of those cards are very creative. So if this is work related, I think that there's something going on with money versus creativity and just expressing self-expression. And children, that's what the Empress and the Sun card are, children. So it's kind of like, too, this idea of, I don't know. I don't know if the Eight of Wands is like an unplanned pregnancy that just kind of takes you by surprise. I suppose it could be something like that as well. What crosses you is the Nine of Cups, and this is a card of wish fulfillment. Yeah, there's something kind of like, I don't know why I'm thinking this. Like, what would be causing this? Right? Because I feel like it's almost like self-indulgent kind of vibes. Why would you be like that? I can't think of anything astrologically that's sticking out to me, but if you have experienced, like with the Ten of Pentacles, if you have been involved in a relationship, maybe this is a very long-term relationship, and you feel like kind of you're sowing your wild oats, or you are very, you feel like being let out of prison in a sense, then you have to watch out for kind of overdoing it, because you may feel like you may have felt like so pent up that now you don't know when to say no. So kind of like that might be the only downside, but it's still a very positive card. It's just kind of like too much of a good thing. What's coming in is the Strength card, and this is connected to Leo. So maybe that person's Leo, that's your opposite sign. But other than that, other than a person who is a Leo, the Strength card is about making it through difficult times and being able to really feel as if you, you made it. You might feel very good about yourself right now because you feel as though you persevered, and that can help you with confidence. Maybe that is a feeling like you passed the test, if you will. And the Ten of Pentacles, it might have been a temptation, like money, staying with somebody because you like that lifestyle, but you knew that you had to be free. You knew that you could not do what you needed to do. And I think of creativity as our essence, expressing our essence through different art forms and other things, even entrepreneurial endeavors to me are creative self-expression, is creative self-expression. And the outcome is the High Priestess. And this is a card of, be still and know. The person who is tuning into higher guidance. It's not just living in the world. And Aquarius, I don't know if some of you really own this, but I feel like you are very intuitive. And I think that it can be especially good because you're also very detached, and some of the water signs who are intuitive, they may have a lot more tendency towards subjectivity than you do, and that is where you shine. So definitely tune into your higher self, meditate to be able to take full advantage of an opportunity that's coming your way. There might be many opportunities with the Eight of Wands that are coming your way that you have the possibility of creating a lot of success for yourself. And the Sun card next to the Empress card can also be that joy and success and abundance can come to you through your creative endeavors, and vice versa, because even the Empress is about abundance as well. So is the Ten of Pentacles, so it's really wild. Okay, that's what I have for you. If you'd like a private reading, Aquarius, I'm promoting my double astrology readings that are at a special price. Hour of natal chart analysis, hour of transits, called my deep dive reading. I have other readings as well. You can find out more information at the link below. Take care. Bye.